Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
7 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. It's the mic. 58, the mic. I got you.
Hill going to try and run with it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Complete to Alvin Kamara. 4 yards on the pickup.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
35-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Taken down at the
It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Breeze now to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Forced out to his left. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Now, Breeze again. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kevin King with a pick. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Rodgers.
46-yard line.
That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Sean Lattimore on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 22-yard line.
Slam! Back north! Slam! Get 300! Get 300!
From the 22, Rodgers trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 16.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Ready? 280. Hey, 25 the mic. We go 25 the mic. We got it.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Finds an opening past the 40.
Yeah, this will wind up as Saints first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
Ready? 280. 51. Check pass. Check pass. Kill. Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
A gain of 12.
On 1st and 10, Winston.
First down.
And nearly picked off.
Winston's pass.
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
To 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
From the gun, Winston. Looking long for Thomas. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
New Orleans.
It's a big play there for the Saints. 44 yards.
1st and goal from the 3.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Saints.
Throwing, Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Complete to
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's caught. It's Thomas.
And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time.
That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown.
17, Emmanuel Sanders.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now a dump off here complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Rodgers again now. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 68 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
A nice little juke.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it when...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now you got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Right there, 56. Time to go, night-night.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Slant to Adams. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Recovered by New Orleans.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
Ball on the
10.
42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check three.
Here's Winston. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. To the air again with Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Packers take over first.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
At the 35-yard line.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
45-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 3rd down, Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. They'll throw again. Winston. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Check. 50. Kill. Inside. Cali. Strong left, Cali.
49. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Watch the flat. Motion. Pop.
Now Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
At the 25-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And
Play fake. Winston. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete.
Michael Thomas, 67 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers, the left side throw complete to Adams. 17 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
It's now 3rd down.
Now it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is caught. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On the tackle.
After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start, but how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They run it again with Kamara. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he